The SABC has announced the launch of the highly anticipated 12-month internship program set to kick off on the 1st of June. The program is designed to provide aspiring professionals with a transformative learning experience and hands-on exposure to the dynamic world of media. Joining us to discuss this further is Group Executive HR Gladys Bakwe. Good evening, Gladys, and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Thanks for the invite.
It's a pleasure to have you with us, and actually quite fitting that as we celebrate World Press Freedom Day, you are here to talk about an opportunity that young learners in the media space can get to be a part of newsrooms, especially at a time when newsrooms are getting smaller, there's lots of retrenchments, and now you bring a conversation of hope to say, yes, the SABC is willing to expose you to this world of media. Talk to us about this internship.
Thank you very much. So the SABC internship program is a 12-month program, and our philosophy is we are investing in our youth. We are investing in our future economy, our future leaders. So interns or graduates who hold NQ of 6, level 7, in all categories of qualification are welcome to apply for this program. And when you apply from our online portal, you'll be called. And once you're called and you're successful, you are placed with an internal mentor for a period of 6 months. But what is very special about our program is that after the 12 months, as an organization, we have actually reinforced and we put aside positions that we are able to absorb these interns into these graduates into. So it's a full year rigorous where these graduates are compensated well and get good learning.
We appreciate that. The compensation is important, especially right now for many of them.
Correct. And they get exposure in a number of divisions in the organizations. I must say the SABC has been known as an organization that trains media future employees for other companies as well.
Let's delve into these divisions. What are we looking at? For a young person who wants to apply, what could they possibly be exposed to?
So we're looking for young people who are interested in the media broadcasting industry, but of course it's not limited to that. Of course journalism, technology, all the other facets as well. So it's broad. We're looking for vibrant, curious, willing to learn individuals who are readily available to come and give off what they have learned from universities, and as well as we also then invest in them based on what we have internally.
So you say they need to be vibrant, they need to be willing to learn.
Correct.
But beyond this, when you sit and look at the CV before you even make the call, what is the criteria there? What would set apart a particular individual from another, perhaps?
Well, it's important that you position your CV correctly, because that is the first entry to being called. We have not met you physically,
yes.
So that would speak for you. So your CV, you should do a bit of research and position your CV and whatever, mini experience that you've gotten after graduating from varsity. So that is very important. So that having a good CV is important, as well as then being eager. So sometimes it's very important. We're also going to get a whole number of people that will apply. Do phone in. And say, have you picked up my CV?
All right.
Have you seen my CV? That is very, very important. You're going the extra mile. So it's not just application, but call in if you've not heard from us and ask if you've seen your CV. Email us so we know that, look, this person is eager.
So how has the reception been thus far, though?
It's been great. We are looking for about over 120 graduates, which has been the number over the years. And I must say that even in the past years, a number of our employees actually came through the graduate programs as well. Some of our EXCO members, some of our senior management, and a crop of our junior. So it creates a pipeline of future expertise for us as well, and a good succession for the organization. So the external and internal reception is very, very positive, I must tell you.
And then just in closing, For others, it would seem that when we have this conversation and you state that there are positions that are then ring-fenced,
correct,
it creates a legitimate expectation. Perhaps can you clarify there that perhaps there are sometimes instances where you might not be absorbed beyond the internship? Talk to us about the criteria there.
Okay, so after the 12 months, and you've got a 12 months with your mentor, you've got a program that you're going through, and of course you are rotated across divisions internally and cross-divisionally. You are going to go through our recruitment and selection program. So these individuals have an opportunity to present what key learnings they've learned within the year, but also you go through a recruitment process whereby then you would be selected, and you'd compete with other graduates as well. And afterwards, the recruitment process will determine if you were successful for that position has been identified.
Ms. Bakwe, thank you very much for joining us this evening. It's always good to hear of opportunities for young journalists to come into the industry. That is Group Executive HR Gladys Bakwe speaking to us.